Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in Project Ozone 3 land. When last we were here, we were working with the Blood Altar. And I have concluded that the good book, the speculous pointlessness thing, is just telling me how to build the next tier of altar. I have got a tier 2 altar there, but the good bookie wookie is simply telling me how to make it the next tier up, the next tier up, the next tier up. I've actually got it showing the imagery for a tier 3 out there at the moment, but I need a lot more blood, and frankly I'm becoming uncomfortable with it coming out of me. So I think the way forward is to try and build some sort of mob farm over the top. I did have a go at building one back there. It was a cursed earth mob farm that did stuff and shenanigans, and then there was another blood altar, which I think it got destroyed. Because obviously I built this thing with cursed earth, having read the instructions about this mod, and it said any hostile mob can be killed with the dagger, the sacrificial dagger, as a one-hit kill as long as it's within range of the altar, and it will die with one hit, and you will get the life points from it. 500 LP per creature. Obviously the first thing that spawned for me was a creeper, and I hit him once with the sacrificial dagger. He blew up and destroyed pretty much most of the mob farm that was here. So that's gone now. That's all gone away. That's all been taken away now. We don't need to worry about that anymore. Okay, so what I am thinking now is a more controlled means of spawning mobs. Yeah, that block doesn't exist. Furry, you muppet. I have actually got my flight back now. I just went and sucked up a load of experience over there. I'm thinking Mine Factory Reloaded type mob farm. Industrial Foregoing, I think it is now, is it? Over the top of this, and sticking out the back here so that we can just spawn what we want. And what we want is zombies. So that they end up conveyor belted onto the surface above this, where we can just shank them up good with the sacrificial dagger. No danger of them exploding. If we use spawn same type, which is possible, we can use spawn same type, we will get exact known mobs out of this thing. And that's what I'm working towards right now. So I don't really want that on there. Gotta be honest with you. I don't really want that on there. I'm gonna need an empty hand for that, aren't I? Give me that back. Give me that back. I don't want that in there. Did that double up? That feels like it's doubled up. Oh, never mind. Complications are us. That's the way it works here. Right. So I kind of need some sort of not with them. Just no furry. Just no. Some sort of support structure for this thing. We don't really want it floating in free space, because that's going to look kinda ass. Do we want a 3-bore killing platform? So we want mobs on here to die. Is that going to be too low? That might be too low because we need to put things on here. Did that take that? I don't even know if that took that. It did take that. Okay, so we can still put things in there. We can't see them when they're in there. If we back off a bit, we probably can. Let's try it. It's in there, but we can't see it. Okay, so I don't know whether this is too low or not. But we can interact with it. It is a known fact. We can put things in there, take things out. Which is ideal, which is what we want it for. So this is our one killing floor, I believe. We could go one higher. We can go one higher. We might go one higher. Because this is an irregular level, isn't it? Anyway, so we'll do that, and then we should be able to see the thing. Yeah, we can see the things we put in there now. Good God, that works. That works beautifully. So I'm making this up as I go along now. There are ways and means I could have gone about finding out whether this is the right thing to do or not. I haven't done any of them. I've not done a single thing to try and help myself out here. So that will be our killing slot. Mobs will hopefully end up in there, and we can shank them up, but good. That's the scheme. That's the plan. That's what we want to do. So going backwards from here, we kind of want this sort of shenanigans, and we're kind of hoping it doesn't mess up our mob farm at all. That's what we want. Not our mob farm, our altar. Our altar that we're working over. We don't want that messed up. Now we need a spawning room, and it needs to be so we can start here. So this is all going to be conveyor belts up to here, so they can just get chug 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 chug. Ah, here I am. That's nice. What can I do here? I'm dead. That's the scenario we're working on. We are out of smooth stone. That does happen. That is a thing that does happen. Where is Captain Crossbow? We're going to need him. We're going to need Captain Crossbow on duty this day. Hello. Thank you. S-T-O-N-E. I've been playing... What have I been playing? What have I been playing? Assassin's Creed Valhalla has been extensively played by me. I don't know if you've caught any of the streams, but it's been that one is being well and truly played. The word for that is played. Literally. Played. So, their inventory and keys and things. And it's just standard performance for Furryearsworld. Once you've start playing another game, you completely forget how to play other games that have got slightly different inventory bindings. The basic concept of games is the same throughout. Game is as game does, I believe the expression goes. Hopefully we're not going to get issues here. I don't know. I've never tried this before, but we are somewhat infringing on a blood altar. So I kind of want my spawning thing here. So if I think we go back another 3 rows, that'll allow us for the walls as well. 1, 2, 3. So we need to bring the whole thing back to here. I don't know whether this is work or not. It seems pointless building something when you don't know if it's going to work, but that's part of the adventure really, isn't it? As far as Minecraft is concerned, building something that you don't know whether it'll work or not is part of the adventure. And that's what we're all here for. Now, there is a danger with this mob farm that something could spawn in there that I didn't intend. Because we are going to have it dark in there. That could present problems further along the line. I don't know the rules around the Mine Factory Reloaded or the Industrial Foregoing mob farms, whether we can in fact have lit areas as spawn areas. If we could, that would be epic. Is this going to be too low? I'm wondering if this is going to be too low. Because the zombie dudes are going to be on top of conveyor belts, and they are 2 blocks high. So it may be too low to give them just 2 blocks of headroom. It should be sufficient because, for the same reasons, Enderman will not spawn in there. And that's what we kind of want to avoid doing. We don't really want Captain Enderman and his friend Enderman to turn up. They're not welcome here for reasons and stuff. It's not racism, I don't think. But we don't really want Enderman in our mob farm. They're not going to help the cause. So that is the level we want to build that at. We will light up the top of this, because that would make sense. And I apologise for the sniffing as well. I don't know why, but I've woken up this morning with massive sort of allergy issues. They will pass. They will pass. If I ignore them, they may go away. That's generally the way it works. So how big a chamber do we want here? If we're going to have our spawner here, and I'm assuming I can make them spawn atop the spawner. The cows were spawning on top of the spawner, so we kind of want them to be kind of here. So yeah, but that's probably high enough. This fancy whoa, Limo, whoa! What are you doing, Furry? Stop it! Whoa, that just went out of control there. For a time, that was completely out of control. We can't have that sort of shenanigans. It's not acceptable. Now, is this going to be the right height? So if I pop that down there as our spawner, this is our fake spawner, this is our faux spawner, faux fur spawner. I am stood at that level. I'm going to have a conveyor belt underneath me, which means I'm going to infringe on that one and infringe on that one. Yeah, this should be plenty big enough. I can just build the roof across there, like this. Now, I could go with the magic wand on this one, the diamond wand of building stuff and things, but with it all being smooth stone, there's a really, really good chance I could screw the pooch. And the pooch is getting pretty tired of being screwed these days. He's not enjoying life, so we'll give him a bit of a break. So this should give me the mobs that I need. If I break out there, technically, theoretically, and in fact, we can build, conceivably, some stairs up to this, just so we've got access. Not that we really need stairs because we can fly, but it's nice to provide a physical pathway. So we need to fill this with conveyor belts. That's a lot of conveyor belts. That is mucho conveyor belts. We will have to have a look at industrial foregoing conveyor belts and see whether they are the one, the win, the only. Conveyor belts. These are the ones, I believe, industrial foregoing. We're not really massively proud of them. Converger, detection, bouncing, no thank you, dropping, blinking, splitting. Okay, fair enough. So conveyor belts are plastic. Have we got any plastic? Well, we're about to find out. How many of them can we make? A stack. A stack should be plenty. And we don't need them a different colour. In all honesty, we really don't need them a different colour. Now, this could cause epic amounts of lag. So we want you to go that way. Nope, we don't want you to go that way. If I shift-click place them... No, they don't place backwards. I thought there was a thing that made them place backwards. Okay, that's good. Then we're going to have... You go... There, 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 and we need you to go there, like that, and then everyone comes this way. That's all good. I'm wondering whether I can place a conveyor belt on top of the mob farm. That would be helpful if I could. Oh man, this room's annoying already. That's going to be grand. A grand level of annoying. Hopefully not too laggy either. I don't want to put too many more of these down just yet, because I do still need to work in the room, and it's going to bug the living Jesus out of me if I do put more of them down. So we need to build one of these, which is a mob duplicator. That is full of essence, mob essence. Now, that's fine. That is absolutely hunky-dory, because I think we've got a spare gargantuan one somewhere. Let me just check on that one. Drum. We do not have a spare gargantuan one, but we can knock one up. Yeah, we can. Excellent. So we're going to grab that drum out, because we need that essence, and it needs to be down here, not up here. So we'll take that, like that, and then we will apply him to there. And then that drum maybe turns up in here. Oh, I got the drum. Reinforced large drum, essence. There we go. Now we're getting some more essence. That mob farm it's been heroic. It's been actually heroic. So we'll have the drum kind of down here somewhere, and hopefully we can pipe into it with some good stuff. I don't know definitively. We need it outside so we can keep an eye on it though. Let's make our mob farm. Mob Duplicator, I believe it's called. D-U-P-L-I-C, Duplicator. Oh. I'm doing the furry mistake. It's fine. D-U-P-L-I-C, Duplicator. Mob Duplicator. There's a lot of stuff goes into one of these and we haven't got any of it. Okay, excellent. That's good to know. We can make that. We can make the machine frame. Good start. We can make these. 2 of them. Nice. Good start. We can make... We haven't got netherwort. Where are we getting netherwort from? Anyone remember where we were getting netherwort from? Pretty sure it was being sieved out of that lot, wasn't it? Nether goods. Maybe we've got some in... Not this cave. This cave. Not so much as you'd notice that there's any there. Did we build a nether wart farm? Is that a thing we built? I remember building a nether wart farm, but I don't remember what server I did it on. Where the hell were we getting nether wart from? I thought we were sieving it out of that lot, but then that's attached to the ME system, so it can't have been being sieved out of that lot. Nether wart up here? Because this isn't attached to the ME system, so it wouldn't show up. No. Where's the nether wart coming from then? Because I know we've had nether wart. I know we've had it. Well, that's a bit of a rum do, isn't it? That there is a bit of a rum do. Ah, 64 nether wart. That would do. That would do the job. So it's something we're throwing away from the lucky bags. It's an unwanted element, if you will, of the lucky bags. Yeah, mob duplicator, perfect. Let's get that bad boy thrown down. Now, I'm sure there's people now screaming at their computers that this just isn't going to work, and I appreciate that. I appreciate your efforts there to let me know that this is a huge and unimaginably bad cock-up. Nice. Mob duplicator. So we need to feed into this energy and essence. Both of those are readily available to us. We've got essence there, which can go in at the bottom, and we've got energy somewhere below us. I don't quite know where, but we've got it somewhere down there. I'm starting to worry that this cable here that attaches to this and goes down that way, and it's powering pretty much everything right now, is going to get oversubscribed. Luckily, we've got the digger machine. Still going digger. And that's carrying some of the load for us. So I think we'll complete this next time. But for now, for on Furryearsworld, we're going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.